recording another video to show you how you're going to do your first bit of homework for the first week of having our class online. So I'm just in Canvas. There's a new place that I'm going to go to over here on the left-hand side. You can see where my mouse is moving around. And the new thing that I'm going to go to is this word right here, modules. So you can click that. And now when you click that, it's going to take you, sorry, my computer is a little bit slow. It's going to take you to what says first week online. And there's two things in here. So each week, I'm going to add another week's worth of work. Sometimes I'll add 2 weeks at a time. Sometimes I'll be a little bit ahead. Sometimes it'll just be 1 week. And you can work ahead if you want to. But each week, I'm going to give us stuff to work on. I'll start posting videos of me lecturing, talking about grammar. I'll start doing all sorts of different things throughout here as our time online continues. But for this week, we're just going to be working on Danger of a Single Story because we started that a little bit in class, but we haven't had much time to work on it and for me to see how you feel about all of these ideas. So the two things that are in here, the first one is just another copy of Danger of a Single Story. You can just click here and watch it, and you all have a text copy of it to be able to read along when you're going through there. So that's the first part. The next thing that you'll be able to click in this module is the homework. So go ahead and click here, and you'll be able to see what you're going to be doing for the homework. So the homework is going to have you use Danger of a Single Story and follow the following steps after watching it again or reading it again. The first thing that I want you to do is define 3 words that were unfamiliar to you. So any words that you want to that she uses throughout her talk, I just want you to write the word down and in your own words, define it. What does it mean? You can look the word up. You can use the context clues we practiced in class, but I just want you to define 3 words that were new or unfamiliar to you. Next, I want you to answer this question. What does a DJ mean by a single story? I know we talked about this a little bit in class, and so I just want to make sure that this is clear with everybody, that you're able to follow along with this reading. And so just answer this question. What does she mean by a single story? Next, why is it dangerous for us to rely or to use a single story? Why is that a dangerous thing? The next question is, how does this concept of the single story apply to your life and the world we live in? So I want you to think about a specific example. Are there examples of single stories that you see out in the world? Are there examples of maybe a single story that somebody has about you? We see a lot of single stories of things in the news. We see single stories of things in the TV. So just think about one way that you think this single story idea relates to our lives. And then the last piece is I just want you to pick a quote. Any quote from her talk that stood out to you that you think is important. And then write the quote down and explain to me why you picked it. What stood out about that quote? What stood out about that section that was important to you? How do you feel about that thing that you heard her say? So that's it. Those are the 5 steps for our first weeks of homework. I know it's a little bit light, but that's my intention. I want it to feel like manageable this week. Next week I'll add in some more videos. I'll add in some different discussions and we'll start feeling what this is like to have our ESL class online. To get full credit on this homework, all you have to do is just follow these steps and answer these questions. And you can turn it in just like you do your essays. You can write it in Google Docs if you want to. There's a little box where you can put your entry, so you can, and it's due by this Sunday. So you can see right up here, there's this blue box that says submit your assignment. If I click that, I can upload a file, I can use my Google Drive, or I can go text entry, and you could see when I click this one in the middle, I could write my answer right here, and I could just keep on writing and put my answer to these questions right in here. So you can do that too if you want to. Any one of those 3 is okay. The big thing is I just want to make sure that everyone's on Canvas. I want to make sure that everyone's working and is able to work on this first bit of homework together. Everyone has my number. I linked it right over here. If you go back to our class and look at announcements, you can be able to look and see under checking in my phone number, there's me checking in with all of you. There's my number. So if you have any questions at all, please email me, call me, just let me know and I will help you work through this. Again, I hope everybody is doing well. I know this time is really difficult, but I'm here to support you. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know and I will do my best to make sure that we get through this as smooth as we can. Okay, take care, everybody, and be well. Bye.